Okay, it's time to get ourselves right here through the midpoint and wrap up our halfway point of Athlean Zero. But before we can do that, we want to make sure we test your metal, right? We want to see, what are you made of? Are you made of steel? Are you a man of steel? Because you're going to need to be in order to not only get through this challenge, but I guarantee you to get through the latter half of our program, the next 3 weeks. So the Man of Steel Challenge comes at a perfect time. Let me explain exactly how you do it. The Man of Steel Challenge is made up of 10 exercises that alternate in their category that I like to say that they fall into. Is it more of a strength exercise or is it more of a conditioning exercise? To be a true Man of Steel, you're going to have equal abilities in both realms. So we want to alternate our strength and conditioning exercises throughout. Every strength exercise will be 10 reps. Every conditioning exercise will be 30 seconds. You want to make your way all the way through. The goal here, your scoring is to be determined by how many total rounds can you get through before you are counted out or have determined what your kryptonite is. Now, how do you determine that? Well, if you fail on one strength training exercise, you're kind of halfway on the way out the door. Because now the only thing left is if you fail on a certain conditioning exercise, you will have failed on one of each, and whatever round you fail on your second one in, that's the time that you're out. Now, don't think that you're going to kind of be a one-trick pony here and think that you've got it all covered. You're just going to suck on your conditioning and you're going to be great on your strength training. It's not going to work that way. If you accumulate 3 failures in one category, you're also out. So, how do we work our way through these rounds? Well, there's no rest between exercises, just enough time to transition from one to the next. And the round, again, is consistent of 10 exercises alternating in their strength or conditioning style. So what do? Well, we start with one called mountain mules. You go 10 reps of the mountain mule. To do this, you're going to kick your legs up, come right back down and land, and the ability to do a mountain climber for 3 reps, or 3 chops. So you come up, kick, land, 1, 2, 3, up, kick, land, 1, 2, 3, up, kick, land, 1, 2, 3, up, kick, land, okay? 10 reps. Transition right into mountain climbers, down your forearms for 30 seconds, okay? All the way through. Next, back to strength again. 1 leg, dive bomber push-ups, 5 on each leg to give us 10 total. So up here, 1 leg up, swoop down and up, back and through. Down, slide through, back down and under. Great exercise. It's working chest, triceps, and shoulders in 3 different portions. Mostly chest through here, tricep as you come up through the top, back down, shoulders to push your way out of it. 5 reps on the right, 5 reps on the left. Next, we go into alternating 3-point burpees. So we're not going to come up this time out of the burpee. We're going to stay in here. So 1 leg, 1 hand on the ground. You're going to hop in, hop out, and switch. Okay? 30 seconds. Tough exercise, especially bearing all that weight through that one arm. Next, back to strength again. Thumbs up push-ups. You've seen these before, most likely. You come down here, plant your hands and forearms, up, and raise yourself up, lower down. If you find you're having a hard time with these, try to just creep your hands in closer. It's the degree of width that makes this harder and more challenging, okay? Next, we do plank walk-ups. 30 seconds of these. You come down here on your forearms. You're going to walk up. 1, 2, down, down. 1, 2, down, down. Estimate about your halfway point, and then switch arms as the lead arm pushing all the way up. Okay? We move into a strength exercise again. This time, the cross knee push-ups. So you come back in here, as you go down, cross the knee over, cross the knee over, cross, and cross. That's 4 reps. Every time you go down to a push-up, it is a push-up. So it's not right, left, it's literally every time you bring your knee across your body, that counts as an individual rep. Next thing, we move into 30 seconds conditioning again. This would be our rock shuffle or side step through exercise. Basically, we're gonna step through and open, and then up and step through and open. So alternating sides, really rotating your hips. Okay? All the way down, closing up on this arm, right up underneath your shoulder. Don't let the arm travel too far away. You want to have the stability of the compression into the joint. Next, levitation squats. We got to get ourselves down here into a kind of a split squat position. Guess I'll turn this way. Here, the difference is it's not all that hard to come up out of that position. Why? Because that back toe gives us a lot of leverage. We don't want to do that if we want to be a Superman or a super version of ourselves. We want to be stronger, so we want to make sure that this front leg is doing all the work. So how do we do that? We lift this toe off the ground, and we have to rise up out of it that way. Down, rise up and out. Down, rise up and out. So again, no help, no support from that back leg. And finally, we wrap it up with not necessarily a conditioning exercise, but that's what we're calling it because it's less strength and more endurance. And it's just the old-fashioned wall sit. Come down in here. Again, no hands on here. Just gonna get them up and see if you can hold yourself for 30 seconds. Again, scoring is determined by at what round. We would rest at this point, rest 30 seconds, come back and repeat the whole round again and see how many rounds you can accumulate. At what point do you fail on a strength exercise and a conditioning exercise, or 3 in any one category? At that point, you know what the round you're in, that's your score. You can determine how that ranks you based on our Athlean-X scoring system. Good job, guys. As I said, this is the midway point, so things are getting real. It's time to start upping that intensity. We've got you around the right path. Everything we're gonna give you now from here on out, progressive, progressive, progressive. Challenges, the burst training workouts, things are gonna get harder, but they're there because I know you can handle them. That's how I know how to get you to that next level. Congratulations, good job today. Get out of here, go home, rest up. I'll see you back here on Monday.